Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to thank y'all so much for tapping into my channel. I appreciate y'all so much. So, I'm going to do a reaction video to Carmelo Anthony, aka Melo. He's speaking about Zion because right now, I think we all can agree that Zion is not going to be the franchise player. That's what we thought. And, we're going to take a listen to exactly what Melo had to say about this. So, check it out.
After sitting out for 2 months due to a hamstring injury, Zion is finally back on the court. It was short-lived. Just after one game back, they suspended him for violating their team policies. He was reportedly late for the team flight and multiple practices. How does he get out of his own way?
He needs to get like a tutor, right? A handler, somebody that's like, this is the schedule, this is what we're eating, this is what we're doing. If he can't trust himself to do it, he legit should hire somebody to keep him on track. And then you want to do highlight dunks during your rehab, do a dunk, come out of the game, and get suspended for dumb. Like, what?
Being late to a bus, it happens. If you consistently late to the bus, then it's a problem. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
The hour late is crazy.
It don't matter who you are.
You're not even paying attention. You don't even care at that point.
Willie Green, players guy.
Yes.
Like, this is not, the authoritarian crazy coach. Like,
Nah.
you have pushed it at this point.
Yeah, it's either you don't give a f, which I don't want to say that you don't give a f. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Or you just pissing on the territory and you're just saying, f it, yo, this is my way of saying, get me out of here.
Jimmy said it in the NFL. Tyreek said it. Players just come out and say it now. If Zion want to get out of there, why don't he just say, yo, get me the f out of here?
This is like the dark side to player empowerment.
I don't even think it's that though, because he don't even have the resume to
That
do
part.
that. Like, yo, Zion, we are waiting. The NBA needs you just to do what you're supposed to do. Everybody in our era or a little past our era is getting older. We need him. We
Yes.
need him.
He was supposed to be it.
He don't have the resume that we all would be looking for, that we think where he should be at this point in his career.
Right.
But he has the star power, right? So when you have the star power, everything else comes with that. Inside that organization got to be some real conversations with this man. Do you want to be here? You the face of this organization.
Listen, we don't care about no star power. We care about stats on the court. The truth is that he's always injured. He's overweight, he's injured, and he's not the player we thought he would be.
Like, what we doing here?
You don't think these conversations are being had?
I think it's passive conversations being had with him. I don't think it's, what the f are you doing? Like, CJ McCollum, I have those conversations with him, but CJ will have them more behind the scenes and explain to him, yo, why you f***ing up?
We all know he's got the natural gifts, abilities, enthusiasm, could be the franchise player. But how much of the league at large, bigger picture, is guys that are naturally talented
Yes.
versus guys that actually want to work and are not enamored with the lifestyle?
People got to be honest with Zion. You taking this for granted. Like, you taking this as a joke. And I know you can't control the injuries and all of that.
Right.
But it's certain you can do to prevent some of those injuries. Are you disciplined enough, right? Or are you just satisfied? Or are you just so fed up with New Orleans that you're ready to get to, go breathe again somewhere else? If that's the case, let people know that. When it's feel like you taking advantage of that, that's when you got a problem with. If nobody on that team is having that conversation, that's where the starts at. I thought he was on the right path though, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was getting right. He had a shaft, he was right. I just don't know where it went left.
This is sad. Hope, I'm with you. He got to get it together.
That's at the end of the
It's
day, I
sad.
just get it together. Like, you just got to say, you know what, I really want this. Because right now you're not showing it. He got to sleep at night. He got to think about, being this and not kind of panning out to what you were supposed to be.
Right.
The good thing is you still young.
It's on him. They want to find somebody else. Cooper Flag, you got about 3 months before
Cooper
he is
Flag.
there.
This is the energy that tells me he's no longer committed to New Orleans. He needs to get out. If he want to get out of there, get out of there.
I'd rather him say that than what he's doing.
Or say, I want to be here. I got to get my together, but I want to be here.
Y'all both obviously have been injured in a way that has taken y'all off the court.
Right.
Doesn't that affect you mentally though? Could that be part of it? Where it's just like, yo, you know what, man?
I would agree with that. I'm going to say something else because he came back doing windmill 360s.
That's what. Thank you.
You get what I'm
You
saying?
want to play or be a highlight?
He plays enough to get what he wants and then is done.
I think it's to a point where now the team is like, man,
Exactly.
right. So you got to get him out of there is what I'm trying to say.
I gotta say this, man. First of all, there you have it. That was Carmelo Anthony and his whole team, Rudy and the whole team. And they were speaking about Zion. And this is what I gotta say. I knew from the first day that I saw him, when I saw Zion, I knew that he's gonna be, he's a lot of hype around him, at that time. But as soon as he's gonna be in NBA, he's gonna flop. not flop, but he's not going to be the player that people think he is or that he's going to become. First of all, he's overweight. 1 week he's fat and he's all over the news, and then they put him on fat diet, and you're never going to be able to have a great career in football or basketball or whatever sport that you are practicing if you are 1 week you're fat and then next week you're losing all of weight. Same thing with boxing. You got to be able to control the weight just like LeBron James is doing. For example, if you go up and down in weight, just look at Zion, because he's always injured. The reason why is because he has a lot of weight on him. And some people may say that there's a lot of people in the NBA that are heavier than Zion. But here's the thing: Zion is not a big guy when it comes to the length. So he's definitely overweight when it comes to his BMI and his length. That is why he should lose a lot of weight. And let's not talk about his life outside of the court, because he's clapping P-stars, if you know what I mean. And he has several baby mamas, and he's he's simping outside of the court, spending money on baddies. I think at this point, the only thing that he cares about is basically clapping new women. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.